So let's talk about training slumps, guys. You can't tap anyone during practice. All your training partners are taking you down at will. The lower ranks are catching you during sparring. Training slumps suck, man. And if you've ever had this experience, you know slumps can be extremely frustrating and very demoralizing. So slumps come in all different shapes and sizes. You know, they're not cookie cutter, and they're caused by a lot of different factors. So let's take a minute and talk about some of the more common reasons that you might be in a training funk. One of the most common is going to be overtraining. Sometimes you're going to hit a slump because you're overtraining and you're burnt out. Mentally, physically, everything's piling up on you. And in this case, it's best just to take some time off and relax. I'm not saying a month, but 2 or 3 days, maybe a week if you need it. You know, if you're training that hard, you've earned it. You know, go get something to eat, possibly, you know, down at Lou's Pizza in Old Forge or something. You know, watch a movie, read a book. You know, maybe the Jiu Jitsu by Chris Campion, available on Amazon. Take a mini vacation. Just do something. Do anything that isn't Jiu Jitsu. And at the end of the week, you're going to find you're back on the mats feeling better than ever. So let's talk about the opposite side of the coin. Undertraining. Your slump, it just could be caused by the fact that you haven't been training enough or hard enough. You know, in this case, you need to get your ass in gear, get off the couch, stop making excuses, and train. Get off the Xbox, step away from Facebook, stop watching Sensei YouTube, actually get into the academy, and just train. It's amazing what happens when you actually show up and train. Let's see what else. How about the one-trick pony, right? Your game has become really stale. You know, all your training partners have figured out your favorite technique and the counter to it. So what's the prescription for this? Well, start working on new stuff, new techniques. Build a different game, or find new setups for the techniques that work for you. Remember, you know, take a second to remember why you fell in love with Jiu Jitsu in the first place. Discovering all the cool ways you could submit a person, go back to that. You know, start experimenting again. And take one more, the old dog, new tricks, right? Is your game, is it all over the place? You know, is it lacking direction, purpose, and focus? Are you trying so many new and different techniques that you become lost in the forest and unable to see the trees through the forest? If this is the case, you're in a rut, and it's time to get back to the basics. Concentrate solely on positional hierarchy of Jiu Jitsu. Take the idea of submitting your partner out of your sparring session completely, and look to just only improve your position every step of the way until you take the back and gain dominance. Then let your partner escape and begin anew. In no time, the funk is going to be washed away. You're going to be feeling invigorated and new and excited about training again. So, you know, kind of in closing here, diagnosing a slump, it's not hard. You just have to be very honest with yourself. Pinpoint what's causing your slump and follow the prescribed method of fixing it. See everybody on the mat.